And welcome, it's Matt Finnegan here, and you're watching another Soccer Insight betting preview. And we're looking at the Saturday tea time game, a London derby, West Ham entertaining Chelsea, and this could be a very interesting game. One for me, from a trading point of view, I think it will be a good one to trade, but hopefully I can pinpoint a few betting pointers. But if you do want to get involved with trading, then head over to my main site at www.proxtrading.com and you can become an ex-trader and be mentored by me. We have 28 soccer trading stats and I will teach you how to use all of them, so check that out at my main site at proxtrading.com. But let's get into this particular game, and you can see on the OP index we rate Chelsea 1.83, West Ham 6.0 and the draw 3.6. Okay, so going into the game, the Hammers are not really happy Hammers, very, very indifferent form, struggling to score at the moment, and they will need to score if they've got any chance of winning this game. Chelsea, well, a little bit stuttering before the international break, but I'm sure that they've come out all guns blazing, and the head-to-head over the past 6 meetings, well, Chelsea have had that lion's share, 4 victories out of 6, West Ham just that solitary victory. Let's have a look at the early prices on the exchanges. Now this was taken around Wednesday. You can see that Chelsea have no real value here on the exchanges, and that they're way short, 165, and I think that is a reflection on West Ham's current form. But looking over all at the ratings, we have that at 183. Chelsea a little bit short for me. Would you want to be taking that? And they could even go shorter. I think they're more likely to go towards 160 than 170. So even with the OP index price of 183, Chelsea could short. West Ham, they're pretty much bang on the money there. 6.2, a little bit of value there, but the value in this game, based measuring this against the ratings that I use from Odds Predictor, my free stats database site, is with the draw, so that's where the value lies at the moment. But Chelsea a little bit too short. So what are our options if we fancy West Ham to win or get a result? Well, the price pretty much on the OP index price is 6.0, so you're getting fair value. But like with some of the previews this weekend on the big teams, you're gonna get value laying Chelsea on the exchanges. Okay, you're getting 11 to 8. Even better than that, you might be getting around about sort of 6 to 4. And if you can get that, and if you want to sort of take that, then please do so. But 11 to 8, 2.3 is the bare minimum that you want to be looking for if you're going to play in the double chance market. The double chance market is effectively the same as laying Chelsea on the exchanges, but you're going to get a little bit of better price. Chelsea is skinny, and they could shorten. Okay, so with that in mind, if Chelsea do shorten, then look for 4 to 5, 1.8 West Ham plus 1 goal on the Asian handicap. I do like that line because Chelsea will need to win by 2 clear goals. West Ham have been keeping it tight at the back, keeping clean sheets. They've just not been scoring enough. But if that changes, they did get 3 goals away against Spurs, so one could be the catalyst of more goals. I do like that line because you get your money back if Chelsea win by 1 goal, so that gives you plenty of outs. But like I say, you've got value all over it. It just depends on how strong you feel about West Ham winning, or possibly more so getting a result out of this game. Looking at Chelsea's options, well, they're no value, and this is not may. I think this will limit your options if you want to back them to take all 3 points. At the end of the day is we rate them at a 5 to 6 shot. You're not going to get that. The chances are it's going to be 8 to 13, 1.62, then possibly going to go off that. Winning margin options should be looking around about 6 to 5 based on those sort of prices. Doesn't ramp it that much, but it's one of those things. Chelsea, Are they going to win by 3 goals? Well, they could easily do so, if they find the stride. It all depends on when that first goal, if they score the first goal early, that could sort of open up a bit of the floodgates, and they could get 2 or 3 goals in there. Price ramping, one option is backing them to be leading in 60 minutes. That's 191. That takes it above the 5 to 6. That's with Ladbrokes. Shorten the game, you're going to get around about the sort of tissue, and that's with limited options, you're going to have to play something like that if you feel Chelsea. And what's the likelihood that if they are doing well, that the chances are they're possibly going to be winning in that 60 minutes? So that's an option there if you want to take that. Probably the best option is dutching them to ramp that price up above the even money, and that's what you're sort of looking for if you want going to play Chelsea in this particular game. Let's have a look at the winning margins, and you can see Chelsea 2 points, 3.4, 2 or 3 goals. Again, if you want to be speculative, that might sort of enter your equations. You could lower the stake, get a similar sort of return there, and basically you're ruling out Chelsea winning by just the 1 goal. You're saying that it's going to fit in that middle bracket. I don't think they'll win by 4 myself. That's a decent sort of price there. You don't really have to get involved with West Ham really on the Dutchin. You're not going to be sort of getting better than it's in there to show you your options, that you don't need to sort of play that. You've got value in West Ham. Likely if they are to win, it's most likely, like with some of the other previews that I've sort of talked about, is by that single goal. That's a 6 to 1 chance. You may sort of want to consider that. Looking at the unders and overs, well, 193 is value. There's been value on the overs this week, and I think that is the trend at the moment within the Premier League is that there's been more tight games. Unders is been the lion's share of the vast majority of games, so there is a bit of value this season in the overs. I think if this had been played last season, it would have been down possibly lower than our index price of 177. So, but like I said, with the overs you get that chance of watching the game and then playing your hand, so please do so with that. Looking at the in-play market on this game, basically there's only a 37% chance if it's 0-0 at 25 minutes, so you're going to get exceptional value on backing 0-0 in the half-time market, or backing under 0.5 goals in the first half goals market. That's going to be value in this game. It's 37%, so if it's really tight, it's going to remain that and remain goalless to half-time, so just bear that in mind. But overall there's a 72.5% chance. So this almost suggests that this profile, that the game opens up a little bit in the second half, so something like high scoring half in the second half may enter your thought processes. And please do check out my market analysis, the full market analysis of this game that comes out later in the week on betting-insight.com. That's a 72% chance, but if that goal happens, then it's 4 games out of 5. It suggests that more goals will sort of follow in that, and that's all games, including games where there is a goal scored before that 25 minutes. So I'm not just talking about 0-0 games here. And finally, it's a 67.5% chance the last goal of the game coming after 65 minutes, 1.48 and or above. If you're back in at that, and you will be able to get that sort of price at that particular time, then you're getting value for that. And so something like that, the last goal of the game, 74 minutes, and that with Paddy Power, normally around even money, 10 to 11, that could enter your thought process there, because there's a high percentage of late goals in the profile of this type of game. So that's it from me. I hope you found this video preview useful. Check out all the video previews, subscribe to the channel, give us the thumbs up if you like what we're doing here at Betting Insight. Don't forget there is NFL previews as well on the YouTube channel. That's it from me. My name's Matt Finnegan. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.